All right, what's going on, everybody? I'm Zach,
And I'm Brandon.
and this is B&Z Bowling. This is our, I think, 8th episode now of just different videos and stuff going along the way.
Mm-hmm.
A couple Southern Tier bowlers trying to get a sponsorship, and today we're talking about the local tournament that we brought up actually one of our last videos, and that is the Ripic Sunday Sweeper held at Ripic's Carousel Lanes in Binghamton, New York. And I will let Brandon take it away.
All right. So as you guys understand, y'all know what a sweeper is at this point. I hope. Little jackpot. And I want to say this one was interesting. We ended up, instead of a house shot unlike the week before, which we don't get into discussion because we're starting this as a brand new segment today on B&Z Bowling. We're starting it as a brand new segment. We threw the sport shot of the Scorpion, the PBA Scorpion. And boy, it gave trouble for a lot of people, even some of the great Southern Tier bowlers.
Yeah, definitely. So it was the standard 42-foot Scorpion that you saw on the for those of you who watch professional bowling, that was on the World Series of Bowling back in, I believe it was March, the same day that Pete Weber and Walter Ray Williams Jr. announced their retirement from the PBA. That whole one where the classic Pete Weber, and unfortunately I can't insert the clip for copyright reasons, but he reminisces back to his, "Who do you think you are? I am. And that's right, I fucking am," right on live TV. Anyway, so we were bowling on that, and Brandon and I had a plan going into it. And I just want to reminisce right before, though, and talk about the panic I had because I went down to our local pro shop operator who runs the sweeper tournament and was getting a new ball drilled. And he had me throw a few shots so he could figure out a good layout for it. And what he had me bowling on was the 45-foot Python, which is literally all heavy oil straight across 45 feet down. You basically need to throw it right at the head pin to get it to go for a strike. I think Brandon's trying to find that oil pattern. But him and I had a plan going into this, and let's just say that plan went out the window like that. At least for me. Brandon struggled mightily at first. I'll let him.
Sure it's the Python and not the Viper?
Positive.
Okay, because I'm not getting anything on a Python.
45-foot Python oil pattern?
I'm looking it up via Kegel.
I don't think it's a Kegel. That's probably why I'm not getting it.
Oh, no. I'm now looking it up as Kegel. That's Sunset Strip.
Yeah, I literally got it right here. Yeah, I'll share it for you guys real quick.
Yeah, it's a Kegel.
Yeah, so it is a Kegel.
Oh,
I didn't think it was.
Christ.
But yeah, this is what he had me bowling on to try and figure out a layout.
You know what kind of rev rate you have to get that to budge at the end?
Like the fact that this is literally your buffer right here. That's it.
That's your forward.
Or yeah, I'm sorry. That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
That is nasty.
But that's you have to throw it here for any chance of your ball to move an inch. So,
yikes.
Needless to say, I don't throw there. Brandon, I'll let you talk about what you witnessed on Scorpion.
All right, so if Zach will let me, I'm going to pop this up first. This is the 42-foot Scorpion. Believe it or not, it did not seem like it. It looked like throwing it on the outside part here. It was going to be fairly simple to get. But going into it, throwing straight up second arrow, it dragged. It didn't really want to move. It wanted to just sit and stay. But I also think that's because if you're throwing up second arrow here, letting it go, it's just leaving the buffer here and just dragging on after. And then it just moves right here and doesn't even get enough to the head pin. And that's what we were experiencing ourselves. Oh, geez. That's what we were experiencing ourselves.
Yeah.
And
so basically for this, you needed a ball that did not have a lot of shine to it and would have grabbed the lane
strongly.
Yeah. So what I ended up doing was the bulk of the tournament, I ended up throwing my Storm Timeless that I had just gotten drilled, which was a great choice for me. I think I moved maybe a board and a half all night. I started at 22 with my feet, was throwing 13 out to about 7, and it was just hitting the pocket consistently. I did make it past qualifying, the 3 games of qualifying, and the very first game after that 3 games of qualifying, I had the front 8. My 9th shot, everything felt great. My thumb got hung up in the ball, and let's just say I think I barely clipped the 2-4-7 to leave like a 6 count wash, and picked it up because I left the 1-3-6-10 is what I left, and I picked it up. But then in the 10th frame, I left some nasty split, and that was the end of that. So I finished with a 252 and sailed into the next round. But, yeah.
You made it to semis this time. No, you didn't.
No, I made it to finals.
Yeah, I was going to say, you made it all the way to the finals.
Yeah.
You did you made it through all 3 rounds.
Yep. So I did. I made it to finals. I came in 3rd place again.
It's gonna be your lucky number.
Apparently.
Disclaimer, he's not paying for it either.
Shut up. Due to a deal that we worked out, though.
I know. I'm paying for him.
Yeah, we worked out a deal, so he covers a couple sweepers at 35 a pop. And it just so happens that every single time he pays, I come in 3rd place.
And which I find hilarious.
Watch me pay and I come in 1st.
I would scream. I'm just waiting for the one day that you and me are both at it and head-to-head in the final.
Then you need to get out of your head. You were in your head from the 3rd frame. I know part of it was because you were burnt to a crisp because you were out playing softball.
Dude, and I was sore as hell from all that.
I get that was part of it, but you were in your head from like the 3rd frame on.
Dude, when you throw the first 8 shots as gutters, essentially the first 8.
5 of 8 actually went into the ditch.
Yeah.
Like you had like a 36 or something like that after 5 frames. I'm like, dude. You came back for a solid 119, which for a 36 in the 5th ain't half bad.
No, not at all. I somehow found something.
And you almost missed qualifying by what, 30?
Not even. Less than that. It was like 602.
No, it was 589 because I was the cut. Yeah, that's the thing I forgot to mention. I was the cut at a 589 series. Top 8 advanced out of 23 or 24. And I ended up being the cut at 589, and I've come up and I am finishing in 3rd place.
I ended up shooting 544 after shooting a $112. The first game. A frustrating first game. And then I went back-to-back 156s for that 544, and I came short 45 pins. So, I mean, overall, if I didn't let it get to my head, and was sore as anything, which that does make a big toll, Zach, being sore.
I know. Believe me, I know.
If I was just out of my head trying to just stay calm and figure out what the heck I had to do, if I was able to, I probably would have qualified with Zach, probably ahead of him. Probably knocked your ass out.
You're funny.
But as he was saying before, essentially our game plan, which didn't do anything whatsoever.
Yeah, I thought I could take my timeless, and with it being a hybrid, it can combat not necessarily everything, but it can combat quite a bit. I was thinking I would be able to kind of swing it out and bring it back. Yeah, I did that, and it went out to the one board and clipped the 610. I'm like, okay, move it inside.
Jeez, my first gutter dumped it, and then I swung it again and hit a gnarly 10 pin with with like 450 rev rate.
Yeah. So it was kind of like, if you guys remember the 10 different style or 10 frames, 10 different styles video, my first time to hitting with my Hustle Inc., where it went out and just kind of went dead straight. Yeah. His shot looked like that.
And I had a 450 rev rate with a dull ball.
Yeah.
Could not get it to move.
So unfortunately, there is no sweeper this coming weekend, with it being July 4th. I almost wish they would do it on Saturday, but they're closed on Saturday. Oh well. But one thing I have starting a week from today actually is League. That Summer League starts next week. I know it starts next week, or I've been waiting freaking months for it, and here it is a week away. I'm excited. I don't know if Brandon plans on coming down to hang out with us or not. If he does, great. Maybe he can get some shots and maybe even live stream a little bit of it. That'd be kind of cool. It is a no tap league, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. So, and Brandon is also our sub, so maybe if there are weeks where I'm there and he's subbing, maybe we'll get some shots or even a live stream for it. So
that'd be nice.
I don't know. That'd be a really long live stream though.
Be an hour and a half, 2 hours. It's only no tap.
Fair.
Trying to keep the phones alive is a different story.
See how my freaking no tap 300s I can get in like the 10-week league that it is. I think it's only like 10 or 12 weeks.
I was gonna say mine was 13 and it started 2 months ago.
Yeah.
This week's the last week for mine.
Because I think that's actually going to run right into the Wednesday night league that you and I are doing over there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And just to let you guys know, we're not going to be doing anything like really fancy with these summer leagues. These summer leagues are mainly practice and fine tuning.
Yeah,
they're not going to be
if we do
competitive edge.
Yeah, I mean, if we do, I mean, I'm obviously going to try. Like, I'm not just going to like fucking chuck a plastic ball down the lane or anything, but like I'm going to try. I'm going to try and score well, but. I should in theory be able to maintain like a 220 average in this at least, with it being no tap. So
I'm maintaining a 218, just trying to fine tune things.
Oh shit, I should be able to maintain like a 230 then.
And I mean, it's not like, and that's like, as you guys will see in this last video that was just recently updated, just recently posted. You'll see that there's a reason as to why I'm only holding a 212. It's that same exact house. It is never the same. It is not easy. Even throwing no tap, I can throw the same exact ball. I could throw a good strike ball the first ball, throw a good one on the next lane over, and then come back and just leave a split out of nowhere. Same exact ball. Same exact line, and just leave a split.
Yeah.
As you guys will notice, Zach does that like 4 times in that video.
Yep, I do. Ball looks absolutely fantastic, and it just leaves bullshit.
That's why I hate my home house.
So I can't wait until you move down here.
Oh God, that's gonna be great.
And you never have to bowl up there again unless it's for a tournament.
And that'll be the only time I ever can do it again.
If that.
Mm-hmm.
See, for me, if I didn't like a house, the only way I'd bully was for a tournament, and that's if the payout was, decent.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, back on track here. But yeah, the sweeper. Yeah, it's Zach making it all the way to third. Throwing that timeless for the bulk of it, dude. I was surprised that timeless was moving as much as it was.
Dude, I went with a freaking 4x4x1 layout on it. It's strong as hell, and it's great for multiple conditions.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to try to do with my upcoming...
Frantic?
Yeah, I keep freaking mixing up the Frantic and one other, and I don't want to say the wrong one for my upcoming Frantic. Me and Zach are starting to look for ancient balls at this point as well. He got his timeless back.
I'm getting one other one too.
He found what I've been looking for and what he's been looking for, the Storm Lucid, and he found me my Storm Frantic that I've been looking for.
So him and I have been looking for 2 months for these bowling balls, give or take.
Give or take 2 to 3. Me for a long ass time.
Well, I've been looking for Lucid for. I'm talking about like together.
Yeah.
I joined this Facebook page, like old discontinued rare collectible bowling balls, and I put a post up, and I say, "Hey, does anyone happen to have any leads on a preferably new in box or single drill Storm Lucid and Storm Frantic within 20 minutes?" Boom, both of them.
Mm-hmm. And man, let me tell you, that made our day for that day.
Yep. It sucked because the Lucid I found is a 14.
You've got a plan for that anyways.
I do. That will likely be like my arm getting tired. Can't throw 15 above like 12 miles per hour. Go to. Or there's a couple oil patterns I think that'll actually be very beneficial for having a lighter pearl. But overall,
cheetah.
Exactly. But I'm very excited to have that that ball back in my arsenal.
And I am very excited to finally have the Frantic after it's been a ball that I've searched for after high school ever since I graduated.
Mm-hmm.
2 years, finally found it.
So, but we will see what happens with that. Really quick, guys, I do want to just give you guys a rundown. So since actually the video that uploaded today, since that was recorded, Brandon and I actually made a trade. I feel like he's still a little bit on the fence about it. That's just he hasn't really had a chance to throw what he has received yet. Granted, I haven't had a chance to receive or throw what I've received yet either.
Because yours is.
Because his is drilled, or mine is drilled for the IT system or turbo system, whichever. And I don't have that. I used to, but I don't anymore. We traded the Proton Physics for the 900 Global Honey Badger Intensity.
That you all loved watching me throw, and it has 1,000K likes.
Views, you mean?
Video. Yeah. No, views.
So, he just was very frustrated with the Honey Badger. Got a good luck one time and then couldn't get a good luck for the next like 5-6 times afterwards. And me with the Proton Physics, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the ball. It will be a favorite of mine to an extent. It was the first time in 3 years I actually threw 30 clean, and I did it like literally my first time taking it out of the box. But it's just a ball that did not overall fit my game well. It rolled great the first time, and I have not gotten a good look with it since, and I've had it since February. So I'm like, yo, I got one I don't like, you got one you don't like, you want to make a trade? So we did.
Yep.
And here we are. So
speaking of which, the bowling alley here doesn't close until like midnight. I might go throw. Not gonna lie, I
Do
might
it.
go through.
Do it up. Freaking
Go get used to that proton.
set up a ghetto tripod, get some shots for the channel. Maybe even do a live on it. I'll watch it. So
Thank you for reminding me. I'm getting a tripod as of Friday with my paycheck.
there you go. I'll send you the link if you want it. If you want the same one I have.
All right.
But anyway, guys, I think that pretty much wraps this up.
Got a little extra bullshit, but
Sweeper number 1 overall was a success, at least for me. I think it would have been for Brandon as well had he been in a better physical state
and
mental state, but mainly physical that led to the mental. Sweeper number 2 will be in not this week, but next week. And Brandon, you got anything else?
Nope, nothing else really. Just I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got this. Leave a like, share it around, tap that bell button. It does help a channel out. With that being said, I'm Brandon.
And I'm Zach.
And this has been B&Z Bowling.
We'll catch you next time. Peace.